Welcome to round 3 of the burger series. So this time we're going to 3 different places, and I think these ones are going to be bangers. We're going to the Carbon Bar, Richmond Station, which you already know. I already did a video on that. And the last one is Bymark, which is owned by a famous celebrity chef. Let's see if that one can beat out Richmond Station and the Carbon Bar. Let's go. We just got the burger from the Carbon Bar. We got their smoked bacon cheeseburger, and this thing comes with a jalapeno cheese. I think it's a 6-ounce beef patty. Comes with smoked bacon, pickles, lettuce, and onions. And to have a burnt garlic aioli. That sounds kind of interesting. I have no idea what this is, but this is a barbecue joint. So I'm hoping that this is like a really nicely barbecue burger. And like right off the bat, if you look at the top of the bun, you see it's nicely charred on top. More importantly, how does this thing taste? You know what? I think I get so much of that bacon flavor, I almost forget that it's like a huge burger. So you get some of that patty, but the patty is not super juicy. Like we tried to get a shot of us squeezing the patty and seeing if the juices come out. Not a lot's coming out of there. It's like a really, I don't know, maybe it's kind of lean and it's like lacking a little bit of juice. But I like the flavor of the aioli. The cheese adds a nice like bit of creaminess, but the main thing of this is that smoked bacon. Like that's where most of this flavor comes from. And I don't know about you, but for a burger, that's not really what I'm looking for. I want that patty to be nice and juicy, so much flavor. That's the main part of a burger, right? It's the patty. Gotta have that right. But seems like they just kind of got really nicely smoked bacon because it is a barbecue joint, but this patty's a little bit lacking. Meat to bun ratio is good. I like these thicker patties. It's like more hefty, you know, when you bite into it. So I had a bite of the burger without any of that bacon. You mainly get the flavor out of the aioli and the sauces because it also has some mustard in it. But the meat is lacking some flavor. If you see a close-up, the patty actually has like spices on it. You can see that they've actually seasoned it, but it's not coming through. I don't know what it is, but something about this burger just lacks a little bit of flavor. The smoked bacon is really, really awesome though. I would eat that like any day, but for this burger as a whole, I don't know. It's okay. It's a good burger, but I don't think it's gonna beat the other two. So second place we went to, Richmond Station. They're like known to be one of the best burgers in the entire city. You guys already seen the other video. If you haven't, check out the video right up there, I think it's that corner. This is a grass-fed beef burger with cheese, garlic aioli. So it got some beets in it. It has lettuce. It's like the full burger, full experience. They made it a little more gourmet so that it's not just like your simple ass burger. And one thing I really like is how thick and juicy that patty is. Oh. Oh, so good. And you know what adds so much flavor to it? Are those beets. Dwight Schrute would be so proud. Beets making this burger, adding that sweetness, making it so succulent, so delicate, adding such a nice pop of flavor. It's almost like a jam at the bottom of the burger, but they've made that patty nice and juicy. It's also like super soft, tender. The garlic aioli is also so flavorful. It's almost like a mayo, and it just adds that nice creaminess to the burger. That beet chutney is just so sweet, adds that little different texture that you normally don't really find in a burger. When you think burger, you think very savory, salty, maybe like peppery even, or smoky, but like sweet you usually don't find in a burger. But this adds it, and it adds it in such a nice way. It's like perfectly balanced with all the other flavors. It's truly an amazing burger. So when you look inside that patty, you can almost see like little strands of the beef, which reminds me a lot of pulled pork. So when you bite into it, you kind of get that flavor, or like not that flavor, but that texture. You kind of get that texture of almost like a pulled pork in there, which is really nice. It like falls apart and it's super tender and really, really juicy. Oh my God, this cheese is just, oh man, that cheese is so good. You try to eat this cheese on its own, it's such a delicious cheese. Oh my God. Mixed in with that aioli, so creamy, so delicious. Oh my God. You guys truly have to try this burger for yourselves, else you're not going to understand what I'm talking about. Once you do, you'll have the full understanding of how delicious, how amazing this burger really is. I'm gonna finish off this burger now, and I'll see you guys at Bymark. So we're at the last place. We're at Bymark. We got their signature burger, and honestly, I've been looking forward to this for a very long time. I've been wanting to come to Bymark because I've heard it's a fantastic restaurant, and having to try their burger now gets me so excited. It looks so delicious. The cheese is so nicely melted. The burger has such a nice char on it from the grill. The mushrooms are the same. It has some lettuce. The bun on the top, you can see that they've put it right on the grill to get those char marks, so you can get some of that smokiness and like some of that flavor from like the charcoal, whatever wood they're burning for this. So let's dive in and let's get this first bite. Dude, this is so good. Oh my god. The mushrooms have so much flavor, and I almost feel like there's like a bit of truffle oil or something inside. The cheese is so creamy, and that burger falls apart. I bit into it and just like crumbled. Juice is just popping out, and like, let me get you a close up. You need to have a close up of this. That truffle is like, I'm not sure if it even is truffle. It's just like mushroom, but it's so much flavor, and it's like nice and pungent, but it has a small grill marks on it, and when you bite into each of those mushrooms, it pops with flavor. And then that cheese, it's a type of brie, like a French brie. Holy crap, it's so creamy. It's like, and it tastes so fresh too. It's like nicely melted, and it tastes like it's straight out of like a fondue pot. It's straight out of like they just made it and they put it into this burger. It's such a fantastic taste to this, and the burger's cooked perfectly. The bun has a nice flavor and texture. It's nice and soft. Honestly, one of the best burgers that I think I've ever had. This is so good. You have to try this burger. Like, there's no doubt. Like, forget every burger place. Try this, and I guarantee you it'll be hard to go back to any other place. All right, that concludes round 3. We went to Carbon Bar, Richmond Station, and Bymark. And honestly, there were 2 out here that were outstanding. Carbon Bar was a little bit disappointing. The baking was amazing, but the actual burger itself was not juicy enough, and like the flavors didn't work as well. And then we got Richmond Station, packed such a nice combination of flavors together. A little bit of sweet, a little bit of savory, a little bit of creamy, and really meaty with that grass-fed beef. And then lastly, we got Bymark. Hit you with the mushroom flavors, the truffle flavor, the creaminess of the brie, smokiness from grilling the bun and the burger, and the meat was just so tender, so juicy. And if you had to pick a winner, it's gonna be Bymark. They were so fantastic, and honestly, tops the list of some of the burgers that I've ever had. This one's gonna be a hard one to beat. We're gonna be testing out so many other places, and in the final round, when we try all 5, I don't know which one's gonna stand on top, but Bymark is definitely in contention for that top spot of best burger in all of Toronto. I hope you liked round 3 of the burger series and continue to follow me through this entire journey to find the best burger in Toronto. I hope you liked this video. Smash that like button if you did, and subscribe to the channel for lots more so you don't miss out on the rest of the series. I'll see you on the next adventure. Peace.